Hello everyone, Vickie here, Rock and Roll Prophetess. Thanks for joining me for the free psychic readings for October of 2016. In this free monthly reading, I will be showcasing some of my divination tools that I've created myself. Starting with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, we'll do a tarot reading first, and then we're going to draw a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also of my own creation. I have other tools for divination and spiritual growth, including my book, Tarot in the Modern World. And if you're learning to read tarot, this is a great book to get. And some other fun and enlightening adult color books, which you can find out more on my website, VickieVerley.com, or accessed by the eye in the sky, or below. The new website also features the animal totem card of the day. You can access this from the link above or the link below. After the general reading, be sure to check out the new love readings for each sign, which includes a tarot reading and a lot casting with my latest creation, the Lots of Love. This is a cool new divination tool. It's a cross between oracle cards and runes. If you're interested in learning more about the Lots of Love, you can check out the introductory video listed in the eye in the sky or below. I also want to tell you about a new reading that I'm offering called a candle reading. It's somewhat similar to a tea leaf reading because there's images that you can be seen in it, but it's from ashes from a candle instead of tea leaves. To learn more about it, you can watch the introductory video listed in the eye in the sky or below. Before we get started with your free reading, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how these readings work. So if you're familiar with my readings, you can go ahead and skip forward. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now without further ado, on to the readings. Hello Aries. Thanks for joining me for October. Let's get right into it. Aries, October 2016, Aries, 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 2016, Aries. Okay, it's a lot here. Okay, I'm going to put them all out. Why not? Okay, Aries, 2016, October, I should say. I should be saying October the whole time, right? Can't believe it's October already, right? Alright. Okay, we got some swords here. You got some swords, but you also have some really good cards. You know, the very first card out here is Star. I love the Star card. It's just beautiful, spiritual energy. It means that there's blessings in here. You know, there's going to be blessings in here. Spirit and angels are guiding you. They're helping you. They want to help you. Now, it's interesting that you have, right below the Star card, you have the Judgment card in reverse. And it's pointing right at the Star card, too. So this is interesting to me. Because this is like, you have to go through some karmic thing. And it does line up with all these swords here. So there is some karmic thing that many of you have gone through. That it's some karmic lesson. It's some hard path thing that you had to go through, that you had to learn, right? And I always like to look at what that horn points at, and it does point at Star. So know that it was all for your highest good some way. Some of you may have lost someone. With all these swords showing up, somebody might have passed. And then know that you can say that this is, I know that they're happy now, I know that this is, they're well, they're looking out for me, they're released, they're free. You know, it's all good stuff. You do have these three swords. You have three of swords in reverse, which is not as tragic as upright. Same with Ten of Swords in reverse. Not as bad as upright. But Nine of Swords upright. And Nine of Swords is the central card. Now there's a lot of good stuff. I'm going to get to it, but I just want to cover this first because it ties into here. Nine of Swords is the central card. And Nine of Swords is more about your state. You know, he's staying up crying, woe is me, worried about it. You know, so, you know, if it's somebody's past, you don't have to worry. They're okay. I'll tell you, that's big here. And they don't want you to be like this, right? If something really bad happened, don't wallow in so much what was wrong or what was bad or how I was hurt. Say, okay, well, what's next? What's the blessing here? Why was this taken out of my life? Because if something's taken out of your life, there's always going to be something else that comes in. So why was this taken out of them? Let's get to that part of it, you know. Let's not stay stuck here and wallowing, okay? The other thing up here is Hierophants in reverse. Now, Hierophant, I just realized I didn't put the book out. I did you guys first, so you can try to look at that Hierophant card if you want while I try to find my book. The tarot book. Of course, we need that out. Sorry, I probably was just waving that wildly while I was trying to grab it. Hierophant reverse is the unconventional, the unusual. There's going to be some unusual and unconventional twists to how this all plays out. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like it's not going to be anything like you thought it was going to be. But that's a good thing, you know. It's something that can't be planned. There's going to be some unique twists and turns here. For some of you, if you're looking for relationships, and don't forget to check out the new relationship reading. You can see the Libra one for free. But anyways, the relationship stuff will still pop up in these general readings, and I'll still talk about it, because this could apply to relationships. This is about a relationship ending. This is going to say you're going to go for somebody completely different. Completely what you would have never thought for yourself, but Spirit can see it from a different angle. Spirit can see the higher view. Spirit is going to show you somebody that's really different from what... Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same result, then, you know, maybe just try to... And it's not going to be bad. It's just like, oh yeah, so what? I should just marry some nerd who's blah, blah, blah. Well, no, I want this. No, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be cool, because the star is right here saying, you know, it's going to be great. So it's not going to be somebody that you're not attracted to or you feel you have to settle for, you know, just to have somebody. It's not one of those kind of deals at all. Not at all. Okay, it's completely different. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be good. And the King of Swords is right down here with the Wish card. So whatever, this is somebody that's coming in and that's really good for you. It's a wish come true. Okay. And you're leading up to that is we're making the transition. We're going forward. We're the Six of Swords. We're leaving the turbulent water behind, and we don't really know what's coming, but we know that this is turbulent, right? So I mean, if you kept going in a straight line, this would be right after this. So we're leaving this behind, and we're going towards this energy. Okay, Aries, sorry about that. I had to stop the reading for just a second. But what I was about to talk about was some of the astrology for this month. You know that the full moon on the 16th is in your sign. So you only get a full moon in your sign once a year. So you're going to have the full moon in your sign on the 16th. And so things could be revealed to you. And the sun will still be in Libra by then. We're going to be in Libra for a lot of this month. But if these are relationships of any sort, it could be professional relationships, you know, anything. But it just seems like there's been a situation where you've been hurt over and over again. And now, this is finally, the full moon will bring things to culmination. So I could totally see that happening with the full moon in your sign, right? So things are changing, things are moving forward. In the sign of Libra, probably. Or maybe there's an air sign person involved. An Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra. Right? So the King of Swords, he's a thinker, he's rational, pragmatist, sharp. Sometimes he's a politician. Sometimes he's having to do with government or something. So for some of you, this could be maybe somebody, a politician or somebody could help you out. You know, or a lawyer. He could be a lawyer, for sure. He could be a lawyer, right? But again, there's just something, this change that's going to occur. It's not anything you could really imagine or see coming or plan. You know, it's different. It's real different. That's because sometimes you have to get to this point to just surrender to spirit and just say, you know what, I know this isn't working. I don't know what's going to work. You know, show me. You show me the way. Somebody wrote that in the comments last time, and I just heard it again. Why don't you show me the way? Meaning you. Meaning spirit. You know, you, your higher self. You know, like that. Anything else standing out to me on this? Not at the moment. Nothing else is. So let's go ahead and move over to the animal totem. Hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but I do on Facebook, which you can find below, or from the bottom of my site too. You can, I do a weekly animal totem there. And also what I've implemented on my website is a daily. So if you're into the animal totem cards, you can get a free daily animal totem on my website, eye in the sky, VickieWorley.com, or you can check Facebook too for a weekly. I'm going to start doing more with Facebook. I'm trying to. Okay. I actually got 2 cards, so I'm putting them back. If you want to take note of what these were, go ahead, but I will only do it if it's 1 card. Okay, 1 card for Aries. The raccoon. I haven't seen raccoons everywhere. My dog killed one, actually. Yikes. That was not pleasant to deal with. There we go. I think he's in focus, so you can take a quick look at masked marauder in the night. Resourceful, curious, tactile, resilient. Ceremony, ritual, the shaman's journey. Pay meticulous attention to hygiene and diet. Well, those are all good things. The mask, though, is always the thing that I get on the raccoon here. And I feel like you might have to really take take the mask off. Take off the blinders. You know, stop seeing things through, you know, this mask thing, and really look at it in reality about some of these things. And don't get stuck here. You know, don't get stuck here. You got to move forward. Resourceful, curious, resilience. You know, these are all things you got to. It's time to move on. It's time to go to the next thing. Plan B. You know, plan A didn't work out, so then we're going to go to plan B. And with the wish card and star in either corner, plan B is going to be awesome. There's no reason to resist it or cry over spilled milk or look in the past or whatever. You know, the other thing I was going to tell you guys too about this King of Swords that did come back to me is that he is more mature. Kings are always more mature, he or she. They're more mature. They don't behave. They don't play head games. They don't behave in juvenile, childless things. You're not going to get caught up in a lot of drama with a king, usually. A king is somebody who's further along on their journey. They aren't interested in playing games and, you know, and putting on masks and putting up false facades or, you know, those type of things. So I think that's the raccoon, for a lot of you, it goes twofold. Like you've been looking at things through the mask and not seeing it clear, or even others have worn masks. If you feel like if there's been, you know, deception or deceived. I keep hearing deceiver. What a word, deceiver. So maybe some of you have dealt with a deceiver here, okay? And full moon, don't forget that full moon in your sign on the 16th. Big day for you. 1 time a year you get the full moon in your sign, so don't forget about that. Okay, Aries, hey, thank you guys all for, make sure to check out my news site. I got the new readings, I got new, and the lots of love. These are going to be really cool. Now, I'm going to do the birthday one free for Libra this month. So you can check it out. And I'm going to always offer this free reading because I feel like these are going to change and evolve as time goes on. I'm just getting them days before posting the reading, so I won't have a lot of time to work with them, and I feel the more time I have to work with them, the more they can evolve. And if you guys want to get them yourself, I look forward to hearing, you know, it's open. There's no set rules for using these, but I think there could be a lot of fun and cool ways that you could use them. So go ahead and check that out. If you want to check out your own love reading for more clarification, it's for a very small fee. You can do that. Thank you guys for everything you do to help me and the channel. Liking, sharing, commenting, donating, all that stuff. It all makes these videos free. The general readings free, and the free horoscopes that I put up every two a month as well. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of October, and I'll speak to you soon.